Good morning, everyone. Aloha. I'm Johan Van Ardi, and today we are teaching out of the high performance book, High Performance Habits from Brendon Burchard. We are on the sixth high performance habit, which is courage. And the 3 ways to develop more courage is what we are talking about today. We are not done with the book. There's 2 summary chapters towards the end and things to watch out for. We will get to those, but you can also find all the other trainings and teachings that I've done from this book on my blog at johanvanardi.com, or it's simply rugbydude.com. Here's what we do. We empower people to find more business opportunities, to find more leads, recruit more people, brand and market themselves, and also help them to outsource their busy work with our virtual assistant services. It's going to be just a beautiful day for everyone. And let's talk about the high performance habit. And I'm not going to go into the other ones. You can find those on my blog. But I'm going to give you a few things about courage here, which is just, this was, he says he does a lot of coaching in this chapter. Now, Brendon Burchard is one of the leading coaches, personal development coaches, probably the leading coach. Anyway, so when we talk about courage, to demonstrate courage, the 3 things is going to be to honor the struggle, to share your truth and ambitions, and find someone to fight for. All right, so first a little bit of background on courage. So, and a few notes that I took, which was very, he says, people that's high performers say, I speak up for myself even when it's hard. I respond quickly to life's challenges and emergencies rather than avoid them, and I often take action despite feeling fear. They love, high performers love that demonstrate courage, love mastering challenges, perceive themselves as assertive, confident, and high performers, and more successful than the peers, and they are also happy with their life overall. And they say, here's a quote from Mark Twain: courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. And, you know, he talks about different kinds of physical courage, you know, when you are putting yourselves in harm's way for a noble goal. Moral courage, you know, when you're speaking up for others or enduring hardship for what you believe is right and for the greater good. You know, psychological courage of overcoming your own fears, anxieties, or asserting your authentic self. And then everyday courage, which is keeping a positive attitude or taking action despite great uncertainty, bad health, or hardship, or when things are going tough. So, very important point here is you are capable of remarkable things that you could never foretell and will never discover without action. So number 1 of the 3 ways to develop more courage is to honor the struggle. And as I followed the Stoic society a lot, the Stoics from the old days, especially the Roman emperors like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus and Cato, they would put themselves in difficulty, although they had opulent wealth, to remind themselves to be humble and to prepare for tough times coming. And it is a fact that it's really a mindset issue, you know, that with courage is that you have to take action, but there's also will be struggle, and you have to be grateful for the struggle. And I'm reading from the book, if we're ever going to develop the strength that courage requires, we'll have to get better at dealing with life's basic challenges. We'll have to stop getting so annoyed and start seeing the struggle as part of growing our character. We must learn to honor the struggle. If, you know, and it's like, if we keep telling people to do what's easy, why would they ever think to do what's hard, right? So to achieve excellence requires hard work, discipline, routines that can become boring, the continual frustration that accompany learning, adversities that test every measure of heart and soul, above all courage. So the point is, you have to embrace the struggle. You have to know that for all good to happen, you gotta go through some bad. You gotta go through the valley to stand on the mountain. And he says that all high performers over time learned that they need to honor the struggle. They developed a mindset that anticipated the struggle, not just anticipated the struggle, welcomed the struggle, and leveraged the struggle into reasons to give more. And as he says here, when we learn to see the struggle as a necessary, important, and positive part of our journey, then we can find true peace and power. So that is the courage, is that you have to accept the struggle, actually anticipate it, accept it, and then work through it, because you know it will bring more. He says the struggle. This is something we should repeat when we are through tough times. To say this, that the struggle I'm now facing is necessary, and it's summoning me to show up, be strong, and use it to forge a better future for myself and my loved ones. And he says from the Marine Corps, the Army Special Forces, is that they say embrace the suck. You will make, and the second saying is you will make it through. And then this is probably one of the biggest takeaways for me from this chapter, is he says that trust that things turn out. People often say to count your blessings in times of hardship. And true, of course you should. But I'm reminding you to count on the blessings too. The universe is abundant and giving, so you can trust that good things are coming your way. I suppose that the ultimate message in times of difficulty, to have faith in yourself and the future. I suppose that's the ultimate message, to have faith in yourself and the future. He says it's something he wrote on an index card and carried in his wallet when he was struggling with his brain injury. And he says, remember, you are stronger than you think, and the future holds good things for you. But to me, the big takeaway here is not just to count your blessings in time of hardship, but also to count on the blessings too, because it will come. If you liked what I gave you and you got value out of this, please tap the screen and give us hearts and likes as you're watching the replay, and please share. This is totally free. I hope you get some great value out of this. Take care. Aloha and God bless.
You can find more great branding, marketing, and prospecting tips just like these over at johanvanardi.com. And remember to pick up a free copy of his daily 4-step Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet. We'll see you over there.